Guess what, guys? The internet has struck again. The incels, the misogynists, the sexists of the internet, the purists of God of War have struck again. And you might be asking yourself, what does that mean? If you guys haven't kept up with recent news, if you guys haven't watched State of Play, I definitely was keeping up with it. Basically, they have released a new game that has the God of War title in it. Oh my gosh. Basically, oh my gosh, why is it doing that? God of War released a new game called God of War Lao Fei, which follows the story of what happens after Lao Fei dies, or Fei dies, which is his Kratos, his wife, and she's instantly teleported to another dimension, which we are assuming is the land of the dead, because you see different people, I'm assuming gods as well from different mythologies, because you see someone who looks like a Oni demon, which looks like someone from Japan, Japanese mythology, and then you see someone that has Egyptian, like a mask and a snake, that's looking like kind of like a pharaoh and looking like Egyptian mythology. So we're assuming this is like a place where all gods converge when they die, and these are dead. I'm pretty sure, I'm assuming. And then you immediately get into Faye. She's running around. She's confused because she didn't know she died. As soon as she got there, she was like, wait, I gotta tell Kratos. And then like she was looking around confused, and you're just getting some combat, some stuff for her. She's getting some dialogue. You get Frank the Cube, which is, to me, that's my goat. That's my goat, okay? But people...
That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
I've seen so much people outcry. So many people outcry, and guess who it is? Who's outcrying? Bum, ba-dum, the incels of the internet. Because guess what? How could a woman be the main character of a video game? How could a woman be in God of War? Well, let me put this clear for you guys, alright? First of all, it's a universe at this point. You're creating a universe where you're introducing characters that probably will have separate games, which is like Loki, Atreus. If you haven't seen him, they definitely set up for him like finding out what happened to the giants, more lore. And like I feel like if it was Atreus got his own like a God of War Atreus or something like that, people wouldn't be upset because I don't know, maybe he's just like he's a boy. People would actually like him. But the fact that people are pooping on Faye's game makes no sense to me, because not only did the music sound awesome, the graphics sound awesome, the gameplay looked fire. We only got 20 minutes. There was a lot of cutscenes, don't get me wrong. If that was your gripe with it, it's a trailer. Relax, it's not that serious. But the fact is, the trailer we showed, straight gas. When I say that one of the Onis was throwing hands of Faye and she was catching that, bro, he chucked her straight to a mountain and he said, I'm coming after you. And he said, woo! He did like a FNAF type jump at it, and then like, dude, the combat looks amazing. It looks clean. You can see the combos happening with the sword. She's uppercutting with the sword, slamming down like on some Kirby Smash stuff. This game looks amazing so far. Keep in mind, this is just a trailer. I am saying it looks amazing, and I feel like it's going to be amazing, but people are hating on it after only 20 minutes of the game, even just because she's a lady. Like, the sexism is coming out of you guys, and it's so apparent. Like, in what way do you think that's okay? And this is the same type of people like, why do women not like me? Why won't they date me? Well, because you're a fucking dumbass, Timmy. Okay? Do you not understand that belittling a woman in any way, or just being like, it's a woman, it's not the same. Shut up. This is a good game. This is gonna be a God of War game, and I'm gonna enjoy it. If you do not want to play this because you're a God of War purist and like, if it doesn't have Kratos, I'm not gonna play it. Okay, you don't need to say all that, but just don't play it. Move on with your day. It's not that serious. Games, you don't have to buy every single game and play them. Just like with anything else. And I personally, you guys are stupid, because guess what? You're already getting them remastered. There's definitely going to be more God of War games. I mean, like after God of War Ragnarok, they're definitely going to go explore, because I mean, that's just like when games are successful, they're going to keep building on them. That's why we got God of War Sons of Sparta. That was a 2D platformer type thing, but it looked fire. And I would play it too because of just the story. It doesn't look like your typical God of War with all the gore and whatnot, but like it still looks like a fun game. The same with this one, which is why I don't understand, because I was watching this and I was in a call with my friends. I didn't stream it because I just didn't have enough time to set it up or whatever. But we were all hyped for this. We saw this game and we were like, Frank the Cube, smack him, kill him, Zeus. Oh, like we were coming up with these theories, different things in our head. We were like pulling the Cynthia Arriva, just like, we were synchronizing our brain thoughts. But then I see other people, I immediately go on Instagram, TikTok, and what do I see? Why is there a woman in God of War? Well, first of all, do you guys not know the lore? Have you guys just not played any other games? Why would there be a woman, specifically this one, in God of War? First of all, Faye's a badass. She has hands. Kratos has stated she's a better hunter and has taught her to fight on multiple different occasions. So she's clearly a warrior in her own right. Not only that, she's also a giant. She like, if you don't know anything about giants in Norse mythology, they're kind of cracked. They're kind of cracked. One of the only people to actually like. Well, they were so cracked they actually had to get wiped out by Thor because they had so much potential. But that's a whole other thing. Do you guys not know about Thor? Y'all realize Faye is Kratos' wife, right? Y'all realize that her whole thing is like, am I tripping? Because I feel like y'all missed out the games, and then like Kratos and Atreus talking about her throughout the games, multiple different conversations and different points. Where like, do you miss mom? Mom would have liked this. What do you think? Blah 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 blah. I'm like, she is a major character. Just because she's not in those games doesn't mean she was a major character because she died. And now they're delving more into this universe. They're expanding upon what they've built because as the same thing they would do with the original God of War. Guess what? They made different games, different people, different characters on the side to create this universe together. And granted, they didn't go get their own games, but because that's not what they were going for. They're trying to establish Kratos, but Kratos is already established character. He already has his background. He has already gone through his character development. He has accepted his past of what he's done with his family, murdering, becoming a God of War, being a God of War that murdered, now being a God of War that protects. He has had his character development. Atreus, he was one of the main characters in the last game. You could actually play as him. And guess what? He had his character growth too. You know why? Because he's sitting off in his own adventures without Kratos. So that'll leave an empty spot. Because now God of War was just like, who's he venturing to? And now we have a different side of the story. Because I'm assuming what's happening with like whenever Ragnarok and everything. Because like as soon as she died, she went right there. So I'm assuming after like the 2018 game and Ragnarok, everything she's happening is happening at the same time, and she's gonna be able to witness like different events colliding. And that's why I'm like, guys, this is giving different perspective. This is giving like compare and contrast. And like I think lore wise, not even just combat and music. Like I love God of War music. The soundtracks are so beautiful. Like people do not realize I had that saved because I was literally just listening to like boom boom boom. I'm just like, oh my god, it sounds so good. But people don't realize it because they always the little sexist little insults of the internet. They're like, oh, woe is me. But you know, I thought I was in a Discord call still for a second. My bad. But like, this game is gonna be gas. It's gonna expound on so much different lore from her, from I believe from the game, and it's just like it's a fighting game, bro. You know who's behind it? I'm pretty sure it was Insomniac. I'm fairly certain it's Insomniac. And if you guys haven't seen other Insomniac games, go check them out. Like, are you serious? Addendum, it's not Insomniac. I was thinking about Wolverine because people were being sexist in that game too. But that's another video. Okay. This game's gonna be gas. I don't see why people are so off put by a female character. Like, is your masculinity so fragile that you a strong, powerful woman on a game, fictional game? You're like, this can't happen. We gotta say something. We gotta go on Twitter. We gotta go on X. We gotta be like, you idiots. This is why nobody loves you, not even your own mother, because you would say terrible things about women. You're gonna end up alone. No cats, no nothing, because you are a horrendous piece of shit human. That sucks so much. And I hope you get 200 pumped with a shotgun, or you get one tapped in Siege. I hope you step on many Legos. I hope your biscuit's not buttery. And I hope you do not have a good time. Because you, as a person, if you are a man and you're shitting on this game, get the fuck out of here, bro. If you're shitting on this game for the sole reason that it's a woman main character, you need to go sit down, reevaluate your life, and be like, what the hell am I doing? Okay? This game's gonna be awesome. So stop being an idiot, alright? It's that simple. And that's it for this one. Peace out, everybody.